Go lay down. Really? That won't work. There we go. Yeah, that's the way it's been going lately. Nothing but mimics and jokers and stuff. I think I'm about ready to take the moon out though. But it lets me win with a lot less combo. Then silly stuff like that happens. Well, crit's a lot easier to manage, but my combo's high enough, my crit's high enough, I can use a summoner pretty comfortably and get away with it. And just be like, ha ha ha. Especially now, since they've shortened up our rounds. Summoners more dice. Cheaply. Okay, this is getting silly. So, but with Moon, I can sit here if I can get to it. No, against Adam Foon, but any other deck I can win with this much, between this much and 30 combos instead of having to go like 60 to 100 combos. Hey Ray, tired as fuck. How'd your Erie trip end up? Catch anything? Oh, that's good. Honestly, with Moon here, I've been playing this like Solar Moon from a couple patches ago. Just hoard up your SP till you run into problems. And what are you running again? I don't remember. Oh, co-op deck. I'm assuming you're running combo and co-op. Hey, Slumpus. Morning. Welcome to the land of the living dead. You gotta quit playing co-ops with random. That's why your decks are shit. Yeah, quit playing with randoms. Make yourself a friend. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, I just woke up and I seen pair of goats sitting on the co-op leaderboards now. I'm like, damn, should have been me. And it's good in co-op. Combo decks, it lets you do mirror combo matches super easily. Super easily. I think I need some more combo though. Basically in co-op, any deck that you're struggling with, SP wise, I'd like to play an energy run, but with the availability of the really stupid slow deck that's out right now, there's like no point in wasting time messing around with that. I was really hoping one of those 2 dice was going to be a moon. Oh well, not like you hacked anything important anyways. There we go. He got that. Oh, he got that one in a moon. Alright, we're good then. Hey Dylan. How you doing, man? In PvP, the 5th Voyager, I mean, obviously works for combo. I think there's a lot better options to use in PvP if you have them. If you're not going to play the combo deck. The top one being Pantheon, which I know you don't have. Yeah, me and him had a pretty good run on that the other day. Which one you get? You guys using the holy swords or no holy swords? I like the one without holy swords better. You have quite the less amount of oh shit moments with it. Really, we could watch our crewmates' battles. That would just be great. But, you know, yeah, that's the one I like. I like that a lot better than the Holy Sword one. I mean, you gotta be a little more careful in the beginning, but late game, it just those little runners don't get as close to the door as they do with the Holy Sword one. You see, Elios and Ruby are like second on the boards now for the moment. I just realized this guy's name. So, what the fuck a Robster was? Revenge of the Nerds. Alright. Wow, I got a lot of SP. See what we can do with it. Yeah, they did like 401. They just finished it up. Only on. This is what's nice, if you kill your dude quicker than your opponent, you can kind of sit and dick with your board for a few seconds while they're still fighting a good fight over there. That's all. Hey, at least we got a moon on that 7 now. It's like, what, 3 more bosses till he craps out? How's everybody's week starting off? After the stream last night, me and Slumpus and Terrible played some balloons, and I got a shower and I was heading to bed, and my old dice buddy, we haven't played in forever, so she was like, what the hell's up with all these high waves? And I was like, wow. So I ended up falling asleep on her though. Hey, Aldranos. Nice, so you're just like a little over an hour into it then. Oh. Why'd you oversleep, man? Were you up all night playing dice? PvP, that's why you can't see the wave, man. You had me looking for it. I was like, what? Why can't he see that? I'm looking out like, wait a minute, I'm in PvP. I just woke up like a half hour ago. Don't fuck with me. Oh. Yeah, that sucks. Why won't this guy just die? I need a taller chair. Did my chair shrink? A little bit. Oh, there went one. So Speeder's getting through the next round. I don't know if he'll get hacked a second time with that big ass Adam there or not. Oh, he did. It was close though. He needs to hack one of them typhoons because he can't merge those. Oh, that guy. Yeah. That Nike, whatever. Nike boy. Yeah. Did you win? Oh, I heard another one. They're popping. This is kind of sad. You have to wait for speeders. Uh, yeah, he messaged me probably about a month ago wanting a 111 badge. I was like, alright, we can do that. And then he never got back to me until last night. And he was like, yeah, I just had a daughter, so she keeps me kind of busy. I'm like, oh, well, congratulations then. Come on, little speeder. Where you at? There you are. You're coming. There's his doom. Watch it go around the board. It's right there. Oh, shit, wrong screen. Haha, it's right there. There it goes. Tank. Alright, so who wants to do what? That's ugly. That is ugly. You pick, man. I am not doing any long ones unless somebody specifically asks for them. I don't know, we just started, so... let me see if there's anybody looking for a game on Discord. Yeah, what's today? Monday. Gotta remember to put the trash out tonight. And I'm still off tomorrow. Yeah, oh yeah, I know. Back my phone got wet. Oh, that's right. Gas station breakfast. Alright. don't know how well this is going to go. Maybe he'll show up. Maybe he's watching an ad. There we go. Oh, that's a lot of hell dice. That's just a bigger hell dice. That was a little close. A little too close for early game. Let's see if we can't make some bigger items on the outside. No, we cannot, but we can make some big hells, though. There we go. That'll work. wasted dot. That'll do. Oh, we just started. So far, so good. How are you today, Zach? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, by itself, it's not a bad deck with the lava fields, though, and it just goes off the charts. Got a pretty good little setup going right here now, though. Let's see what Knight has to say about it on 30, I guess. Awesome. 40's a magical number, you know, because once you hit 40, you get one box a run. So once you start breaking that threshold, gold and gems and cards start coming a lot easier. I think 67's a new 2 box. So that make like what, 81 4 boxes now? And probably like 95 or 96 would be. Oh, that ain't right. 95 or 96 would be 4 boxes. Yeah. And after that, you get 3 per, so, you know, that's 7 more waves. So 7 would give you 21. So that's 67 for 2 boxes. About another 14 waves to hit another box. So 5, 67, 14, 81 for 3 boxes. Yeah, 95 or 96 for 4 boxes. Somewhere around there. Yeah. That will make it go super quick. Just in case he decides to die. I don't know if it will or not. Oh. Yeah, see, that's what you don't want, though. You don't want all your shields being the same. Oh, no, we're doing quite fine on atoms. As long as there's atoms in the middle and this 7, they ain't ever getting past it. And without me playing Blizzard, I don't need one down here as bad as I did before. Welcome back, Aldranos. What'd you find to munch on? Alright, I'm done dicking around. That's just gonna stay a joker, I guess. Hey, you know what? Let's be stupid. Hey, there we go. That works. I'll take that. No. No, that just affects projectiles. It doesn't affect orbitals or any secondary thing like that. Like it also wouldn't affect modified electrics chain or poison. The poison damage, not the bullet that gives it. Yeah, I guess so. Nobody ever lets me play Shield in Hell, so I said I'm going to be Shield in Hell this game. I'm tired of being on my toes all the time playing Blizzard, worrying about an atom in that bottom left. Probably 10. Most likely 10. Shield might be 11, but it's probably 10. Eat it, fat boy. Get up in that atom. There you go. No, you sumbitch. You're a dirty whore. Kill it. Yeah, pretty much. Which, you know, that's a long ways off. I'm sure Leon will talk some shit on his way through too, but whatever. Leon's a noob. He's a cowardly lion. I don't know, man. That was a pretty good game we had. It's like my highest yet with this. So. $80 can't be 3 boxes. Oh wait, 3 boxes. Box and a half, 2, 67. Plus another 14. Okay, 80 might be 3 boxes, and then like 94 for 4 boxes, or 95 for 5 boxes. Or maybe 92. Somewhere around there. Either way, it's close. I was thinking you meant 2 boxes. Right. Just woke up, so the concepts of time and space elude me at the moment. I haven't even finished my first cup of coffee yet. Yeah. Yeah, which used to be 200. Dickheads. Goat Discord. I don't think I've ever played with them. Something doesn't add up on that. Because 20 waves would be 60 cards. That's half of 3 boxes. Yeah, 120 cards for 3 boxes. 20 waves is 3 cards. A wave is 60 cards. So every 40 waves after 60 would be an additional 3 boxes on top of the box and a half you already have. I could be completely wrong though too, because like I said, I just did wake up. So yeah, but you can get rough estimates. I mean, just doing it, what Eric did there makes it a lot easier doing your head. Every 40 waves is 3 boxes, so 100 is 4.5 boxes. Or every 40 waves is, yeah, I know what I meant. Damn it. Oh. I just like come over and do some toe touches for me so I can stretch. I ain't gonna do them, but you can do them. They really need to raise Meta's cap though, since they're raising everything else to coincide with the bosses. I mean, that would only be fair. Oh, put my jacket on. Alright. Is it time yet to level my shields? I don't think so. So, you know, at like wave 180, that's another 9 boxes on top of your box and a half. So that's 10 and a half boxes, which would be 30 gems, which would be a free refresh. Yeah, but I mean, if they're gonna be adjusting everything to be off 60, we really need metastasis to come up to at least 50. I don't think that extra 10 SP is really gonna hurt anything. Probably really won't help anything either, but you know, I'm just saying. Hack away, hack away, hack away more. Don't you die already? Die. Lots and lots of heck buses. Lots and lots of coffee. I kind of just want to put my leg up on my other leg. Oh, yeah, there we go. That feels good. Any way to stiffen the back in this chair? I don't know if there is or not. There should be. I can't find it. Basically what you do is get some pips built up in your board, and make sure you got some atoms in the center play area. Level your stuff up, and don't do anything unless you really have to. Lava field kills everything because Atom does percent damage with its orbitals, which ends up being huge chunks of damage, but it's off of the current HP of the creep, where Lava Field is always off the max HP, so it kills. It doesn't leave them hanging, laughing at you at 8 or 9 health walking out the door. It's really funny when you get a bunch of them lined up that have been through a nice row of atoms, and Lava Field hits, and it's like Thanos snaps, and everything just fucking disappears. 3%. Or, yeah, well, atoms deal 4. I think it's 4. It's 4, isn't it? But always being off the max HP is way more powerful than... You know, where Lava Field, like if you have a 100 hit point creep, it's always going to deal 3 points of damage. Where an Atom will deal 4, and then it'll deal 4% of 96, and then 4% of that, and then 4% of that. It's like a diminishing return. So this is basically a lot of sitting around waiting, not doing a whole lot of nothing. Knights are your friend. I thought Adams did 4. I thought they buffed it to 4. I don't know. Either way, Atom doesn't kill. It'll get you there, but it won't kill them. Lava Fields will kill them. Yeah, in the early game, yeah. In the late game, I mean, the atoms still kick out a ton of damage, but the Lava Field is just crush, 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 crush. Yeah. Yellow. What's yellow? Oh, you're probably saying hello, being funny about it. How you doing, Xander? Yeah, no kidding. Sure does. 3% of the max hit points. So if your creep has 100 life, it deals 3 damage. If it has 1,000, it does 30. 100,300. In about 41 ways will be on the scientific notation with it. Pitch. Good thing he clears them shields, otherwise I'd really get chewed up. I think he was asking one of you guys, that's why I didn't say anything. Oh no, not that one. God damn it. Then we just see you. Clear them shields, get up in that atom. I'm just getting fucking tore up. I really need to get some atoms over there. Oh, would you fucking die already? Thank you. Now I'll build a damn wall. Doom, 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 doom. We don't need no education. Doom, 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 doom. We don't need no thought control. Boom, 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 boom. Well, let's see. You get 60 card. Do you start the +3 at 60 or after 60? Because I can tell you 80 cards is not 65 rounds right off the top of my head. Just in case. Oh, would you get into a frickin' atom? Make them shields last a little bit longer. Overall, we're only 8 rounds off on average to where we were before per box. I mean, it's really not that bad. I gave you your magnets back. I'm not doing that yet. I just finished my first cup of coffee. I can barely do math at this point. And you want me to sit here and rhyme? Well, normally I would, but I'm not awake enough for that right now. Not to do that and play this silly little game. Oh boy, another Leon. We're getting crushed. At least that growth got another chance at life. And it's the same lazy piece of shit it was before. Nobody wants to hear that shit. It's overpriced. You can ask any of the guys in here that are regulars. I can't fucking sing. And I know it, but I don't care. I do it anyways. Alright, I think it's time to make another fucking cup of coffee. We got the Science Boss coming up. Oh. My legs are fucking sore, man. You know, if I was thinking before I started, I would have enlarged Freddy's mouth. It made it look like he was eating me. Scyther was in here last night. He did some math. He said he don't know what the drop-off point is because he didn't figure that out, but this is actually more cards per minute than combo mirrors. It just takes a hell of a lot longer. Alright, let's see if we can turn my heater on tonight without my roommate blowing fuses constantly. Because, boy, I'd hate to sit out here and get sick and then have to call off work and, you know, have an extra day off. Considering I have like 200 hours of sick time. I will say my job has awesome fucking benefits. The only problem is trying to use all your time up. We're constantly, not necessarily where I work at the house, but the company as a whole, the industry as a whole has such a high fucking turnover rate. People always coming and going and being short and this and that, and I don't like that. Yeah, sit in them atoms, get all chewed up, take it to the face. Fucking wizard. Well, thank you for exuberantly asking what my profession is. I assist developmentally disabled adults in a residential setting. The house I'm in has 2 clients. So, that's what I do. Trained monkey could do it. I'm gonna just sit here and take it because we all know I can't merge on a PC. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I did get lucky though. Our house, after we got rid of all the bad people in it, um, we were fine for like 3 years. Nobody in, nobody out, same employees, and then, you know, people started getting older and getting married and getting wives and making babies and needing better jobs, and then everything started changing, and now we've been on a steady rotation of people for quite some time. But we're almost back to the point where that's not going to be an issue anymore, which will be nice. Plus, it makes it better for the residents, the ones that have abandonment issues anyways. You know, because somebody shows up 4 out of 7 days, 5 out of 7 days for 3 months, and, you know, the residents will develop a bond, and then all of a sudden they're just gone again. You know, So, I mean, the longer you can keep the same staff at a place, the better off it is. But also, it's actually a good thing. Once you start to get burned out and they start to notice, they'll offer you a transfer. And if you don't take it, they'll wait like a month or two. And if you don't improve, then they'll transfer you to a different house just to get you out of that routine and break up the monotony. There we go. Some places around here, though, they do block shifts. Luckily, we don't. I told my house lead, if we ever go to block shifts, you can consider that my resignation. But I won't do it, and I can't do it. I have a dog, obviously, here. You know, she needs her medicine every day, twice a day. There's no way I could go live somewhere else for 72 hours. Oh, silence, boss, silence, boss. You're gonna get tossed. Yeah, that they are. But my company, all the overnights and all the houses they got, at least in my area, they're awake overnights anyways. So, no sleeping. Actually, when all this whole mess first started, they threatened if anybody got COVID, they were just going to stay at the house. No, can't do that. Because that means you have to pay me for every minute I'm there, awake or asleep. And you guys can't afford that because I've been with you for 6.5 years now. So. When I did this stuff out in Minnesota, the house I worked at had a sleepover nights and had a college girl come in at like 10 o'clock at night. She would have to all the clients were already in bed because these were like geriatric, older, developmentally disabled people. But they'd already all be in bed, and she would do her homework for a couple hours, and then she would go to sleep, make slightly above minimum wage while she was sleeping at the time, and then she'd have to be awake by like 6 o'clock in the morning, and then she'd go back to school. Worked out great for her. I don't have combo, typhoon, or lunar. Do you think a gear deck is best for PvP? I'm ranked 12 at the moment, but it's starting to feel like it's lacking. You and everybody else that runs gears. What are you running with your gears? And I'll tell you what I would do if I was going to run gears. Okay, so we've done 20 bosses so far. I feel like over half of them have been okay. You're probably not gonna want to hear this. You're gonna have to get rid of the sacrifice. Got to get a crit in there if you want to go past 12 with gears. So either Mimic or, well, you need Joker. First off, you should have Joker at class 12. I think you get that out of a box at some point. Take out your Mimic, put in the Joker, take out Sacrifice, put in a crit. You should get a little better for PvP. If you have Flow, though, I would use Modified Electric, Crit, Flow, Growth, and Joker. And if you have the Club Violet board, I would probably use that one or the basic board for your Battlefield skin. He doesn't have Typhoon though, that's the whole thing. I would, if you have Flow, I'd go Modified Electric, Crit, Flow, Growth, and Joker. If you really want to stick with gears, drop that Sacrifice and stick a crit in there. And without access to Pantheon, you're probably going to have to use either I wouldn't bother with Lava Fields or Final Coliseum, because neither of those really fit the deck. You would have to go with alright, thanks. Hey, don't miss your alarm tomorrow. The basic board will give you extra damage, and Club Violet will give a couple pieces increased attack speed and kind of put them into overdrive for you once you get everything linked up. Or Fifth Voyage. I mean, if you got the gems and bought Fifth Voyage, that will help alleviate some of the SP choke from not playing Sacrifice. Set an alarm for your alarm. We've all done that. God damn, another wizard. What's in your flow deck, Xander? Motherfucker. Just fucking die. Oh, yeah. That hurt everybody, though. The only deck that didn't hurt was Assassin. Well, you shouldn't be having that much problem with it at 14. Yeah. I don't think your crit rate's the problem. Honestly, I don't. I really need to get that video made. I think without seeing you play or asking any questions, I'll put my money on you haven't figured out how to use growth yet. That's what I would put my money on. I've been trying to get footage for a tutorial for this because I seem to explain this a lot, but I haven't been able to get any good footage yet. When your match starts, how many dice do you put down right away? That's why you're losing. That's the start of the problem right there. Do you wait until the timer starts moving to put them down, or do you just like slam them down as soon as that board becomes available? That's not what I'm trying to help you. I'm not looking for excuses. Alright, well that's good. You wait for the timer. 1 damage dealing dice. When that timer starts moving, 1. I don't care if it's a Thorns, if it's a Joker, if it's a Growth. Typhoon is great, but you don't want to see it as your first one. So, 1 damage dealing dice. See what your opponent throws down. If your opponent doesn't get any growth of his own, slam your dice down. If he does have growth, you have to wait. And this is why you don't want a Typhoon right off the bat. And I know it gets hairy with a Thorn, but you have to wait until he can't drop another dice and catch his with a Joker. You stop his chain. At that point, you have some SP of your own build up. Then you start putting your dice down, and you get growth, and you start to chain them. I'm assuming your growth probably runs about 13 seconds to grow. So like every 10 seconds, Joker a growth. And keep doing that. Just building 1 dice, Joker the growth, build a dice, Joker the growth, build a dice, Joker the growth, Joker them as they go up through. And at that point, you should have some good Typhoon on the board just from building dice. And then when you run out of 1 pips, level your Typhoon. In early game, your Thorn does not matter. You don't even need to start thinking about Thorns unless your opponent's running flow and they got like massive flow on the board before the second boss. Thorns don't matter. Those are there for situational things. So get your Typhoon. Try to get your Typhoon. Well, it's harder to do now. But Typhoon to 3 or 4 before the first boss, you'll be fine. And then if your board ain't full, fill your board in, max your Typhoon. And then you have to decide if it's worth going for the flow or the Thorns. If you're running against other Thorn decks or other flow decks, you want to take care of the Thorns first. Damage first. Damage is your priority. Flow does not do you a damn bit of good if you can't kill anything. Because there is a backlash from playing with it. Then after your Thorns are maxed, then you start to work on your flow. Don't kill off your board. Late game, Thorns become more important than Typhoon. Blanket of those is better with maybe 2 or 3 high pip Typhoons on the board. You'll kill faster that way than having 2 Thorns and a bunch of Typhoon. But yeah, 1 damage dealing dice at the start. Chain your growths. And if you're in a good enough position and your growth goes to a 2 pip growth and you have like 2 1 pip Thorns on the board, merge those Thorns together. Grab another Joker or another growth and keep them going up. That's how you explode your board into massive pips. As long as you're not going to die in PvP and you can gain an advantage, take it. But don't throw all your dice down right away. And you're going to come across people who know what they're doing and they're not going to Joker their growth right away. But most people, especially at that rank, are still kind of ignorant on how to use growth properly. So normally they're going to slap their dice down. They might get like a Typhoon, 2 growths and a Joker, and they're going to take that Joker and they're going to immediately Joker a growth. And they're going to drop them before the timer. So all that time's already passed before that starts running. And shit. Fucking board froze. So. But. Yeah. Don't throw all your dice down right away. Learn how to start off with just 1 damage dealing. If it's a growth, you might need to put down a second one. Or if it's a Thorns, you might need to look for something that actually hits the front dice instead of a random spot on the board. And learn how many pips you need of Typhoon to get through that first boss. Me, I can do 4. 4 pips of Typhoon, I can pretty much, I get those at level 4. I can, depending on when the transformations hit, but I can smoke any boss coming out the door first round easily. If I get really lucky, I can do it with 3. But Thorns is good against other flow decks and late game on Blizzard Typhoon, Atom Foon. But sounds like you're almost there, starting out. You just need to clean it up a little bit. And I've given this speech so many times, and you wouldn't believe the amount of messages I get coming back to me on Messenger, or people stopping back in the stream. Hey, thanks, man. I did what you told me, and I went from 30,000 to 40,000 trophies in a week. I got that class 20. And maybe it is, since I haven't done much PvP since they revamped. I've just done a match here or there. I really haven't. My crit rate is the number right below me. So maybe I only need 2 pips of Typhoon now. but you need 4. So I mean, if you get 4 1 pips, that's almost better than 2 2 pips, because they'll be transforming more often. But yeah, clean your start up a little bit, and I think you'll find you'll start winning some more games. It's all about resource management and how well you can manage your resources. And cutting and choking your opponent's SP, especially now that we've lost that 30 seconds, it means a little more, but it also means you have to get up on your board a little bit quicker. But as long as you can choke out their chain, you'll be fine. $16.67. It's right below me. Excuse me. Alright, well, I'll tell you how I do it. My growths are every 11 seconds. I used to just take the easy way out and use the timer and Joker growth on a... I would wait 10 seconds and use a 0 or a 5. Obviously, I can't wait 10 seconds now. So, I do like every 5 to 7 seconds. If I have a growth, I'll Joker it. Yeah. Every time you kill something, it shows up on their side. Unless you're using nuke. Nuke doesn't do it. And by that logic, I would say Death and Hell probably doesn't do it either. Because, I mean, you can test this out for yourself. Go into a PvP with nuke and nuke something and watch how many critters don't group up on their side. They just don't show up over there. But yeah, you kill one, they get one. They kill one, you get one. Which is why you have to kill quicker with playing a flow deck. You have to stay a little bit ahead of them. But anyways, a growth chain. You get that growth, and if a growth is my first dice, I don't even drop a second dice until 10 seconds after the match has started. And I'll throw the rest of my dice down, grab a Joker really quickly. And then every 5 to 7 seconds after that, I'll just keep jokering the growths, and they keep moving up. And if they move into 2 pips, and if I have some 1 pips I can spare, I'll merge those 1 pips, see if I can't get a Joker or a growth out of that. And if I do, I Joker the 2 pip growth, or if it's a 2 pip growth, just let it go. And then I start, if those go to 3, do I have 2 pips I can get rid of, and I'll merge those. And I'll look for a 3 pip growth or a 3 pip Joker, and just chain them up. That's what you do at the beginning of the game. During mid-game, it's best to be more... I'm going to spam my board all at once if I got holes. And just Joker everything right away. No point in waiting, because you're not building at that point. You're restructuring. I don't know what rank you are. I don't know what dice you have. And don't tell me you can't rank up because your crit is only this, because I don't believe in that. Pre-win streaks, I went from rank 15 to rank 20 in 5 days with around 900 crit. So, I'm not one that believes your crit rate is going to hold you back. If you're losing, and I'm not saying this to mean anybody's a bad player, but if you're losing, there's probably a reason why other than your crit rate. The whole my crit rate isn't high enough is a cop-out. You're either not playing the deck right, or you just happen to be the unluckiest person in the world and keep running into that one deck that will beat yours, because not every deck is going to beat every deck out there. So, but to tell you how to get more rank easily, play Joker Growth and 3 other dice. That's how you do it. I mean, obviously some dice are better to play than others, but as soon as you get Joker and Growth, that's what it's all about. Yeah. Well, let me give you a good example. I'm sure you guys all know who Taxa is. Leader of Goats. I have played Taxa many, many times in PvP. My crit, except for the first 3 or 4 times we played, has always been higher than his. And I don't mean by a little bit. I just mean by a lot. I haven't played him in several months in a PvP, but Taxa is a very smart player, and I have a losing record against him. Even though my stats, my dice, are higher than Taxa, he just makes better choices than I do. So don't tell me crit and dice class have, yeah, they mean a little bit, but it's a lot more on what you do with them than it is anything else. Flip me again. There we go. Oh, that's a nice atom down there. So, I mean, I never believed crit in anything coming the whole way up. Do I get excited when I class up a die? Sure, yeah, because it makes my time easier. But if you're consistently losing and can't figure out why you've hit a wall, it's not your crit, it's not the dice you got, it's your playstyle. You need to sit down and just think, don't overthink, just kind of low-key think about your matches, what you're doing, when you're doing it, how you're doing it, why you're doing it, and eventually you'll see a little wrinkle in your plan. And then you just iron that wrinkle out and you go back to winning. And don't take into account any matches against assassin decks, because if they get lucky, there ain't shit anybody can do about anything. That's just always a way to get better. Like this one guy I know, he's class 15. He's an awesome player. He has no growth. He plays like 2 or 3 arenas a day. 90% of the time he gets to 12 wins. Game won't give him a growth, but he's class 15. That dude ever does get a growth, he's going to be deadly. He'll be a class 20 in no time. And frankly, I probably wouldn't want to run up against him in PvP. But he's learned how to use what he's got, and he's evaluated his playstyle, and he's found them wrinkles, and he's fixed them, and dude can play some fucking dice. Okay, we seriously had enough wizards this game, though. We need to get, like, some knights here. Like, I'm betting at least a third of all our enemies have been wizards. Yeah, Hypersyn. It's the most annoying deck to play against because when it works, it's a beautiful thing, but it doesn't work all the time. They take a big risk. The Hypersyn decks run around a 50% win rate, maybe slightly higher. It's not something to grind with. Like, if I'm having a bad day and I just can't win a game, and we all have those days, I make myself feel better by playing Hypersyn and wrecking somebody else's day. You know? But lately, it hasn't been. My go-to has been the silence dice because that's a lot more fun to sit there and just shut somebody's board down for 20 seconds and watch them use that cry emote. Yeah. Playing against Hypersyn, now that's a crapshoot. 50% of the time you're going to win, 50% of the time you're going to lose. Alright, seriously, we need like some growth action going on here. There we go. Take that. What can we get out of that? That's nice. Alright, that's better. Really? We can't have a Atom up in that corner? No, we can't. We could make out a shield though, but probably should. So it contributes something. If you hit the high pip typhoon. If you don't hit the high pip typhoon, it doesn't do any good. But yes. Or if they're playing combo and they get a bad start and you hack their only combo dice. Oh, we all have, but I bet you have more games where you don't hit that typhoon than games where you do. You just remember the ones where you do because it opens a floodgate into dopamine in your brain and it engraves that memory in you. Let's just make some more shields. I wonder how much SP he's got. He does got that empty board over there. Let's do an SP check. Oh. Alright. Thanks for hanging out, Xander. I'll see you later, man. I think his internet's going sideways. Yeah, he only has 4,000 SP. We are not getting anywhere. Yeah. And like I said, he just told me he only has 4,000 SP. This run might as well be over with. Yeah, I got a feeling he's over merging. So obviously I've been chatting and haven't been paying attention, so I'm going to go with over merging. I mean, I've even been spending a little more than what I did during our game, and you can see I still have 65,000. And he's the one that needs to have the pips on the board, not me. See, this is what I mean by your dice class and crit. Well, crit doesn't apply to this anyway. But me and Aldranos, what, 317 yesterday. Because Aldranos knows how to make decisions. This dude is either lacking, well, can't say that because Aldranos was probably lacking in experience in actually playing this strategy. So yeah, it's just Aldranos is a better decision maker. I really don't want left with this board. I don't think that's going to be a problem, though. Oh, no, it's not that. But, I mean, that's not exactly the point I was trying to make. It's just... This game here is really a no-touch strategy. I mean, you do what you have to do when you have to do it, and that's about it. Otherwise, you just sit here and look. I mean, I understand there's a learning curve and process, but thanks for stopping by, Zach. Oh, Reed, my partner's out of SP, if that tells you anything. How you doing tonight? Hey, Necro. And I just woke up about 2 hours ago, 2.5 hours ago, so. Sweet. Now you're on the short leg of the journey. It's like, what, 5,000 more trophies to go? 5,000 trophies ain't all that much. Yeah, it very well could. I don't think Elios said how long their match took, but I mean, we had 3 hours and 50 minutes in it, 3:17, and they did another 80, so that's easily 5 hours. Actually, they did another 90. So, I mean, another 90 waves is easily another hour, easily. Alright, well, we'll see what happens with this here. I mean, this could easily take another hour or so, though, too. You can do it, man. Easy peasy. Oh, you just missed a good discussion right before you showed up, Necro. Wish you were here to participate in it. Okay, maybe I don't wish you were here to participate in it if you're gonna say shit like that then. Yeah, you're not gonna go on a losing streak. You know that. I did, however, though, whenever I hit 20, I got up the one game away, mentally blocked myself from winning it, lost, back to one game away, blocked myself mentally, lost, back to one. I did that like 5 times before I actually crossed that threshold. Just back and forth and back and forth. Shit, I missed it. It's alright. Doesn't that make you feel special? Okay, maybe luck does have a little bit to do with it for you then. I didn't know you were using IX. Now, here's a little trick a lot of you guys might not know, which you've heard me say the last few days. An atom here can still tip the bosses. Motherfucker. My fucking fucking... This is gonna piss me off if this happens all fucking winter long. Hold on, I'll answer your question in a second here. If you have an atom right here, it will tip Knight, Leon, the very corner of the mage. You'll hit it once, maybe twice if it's a 7, like right here and right here. But no, all the center ones will hit, but it's not worth it. The only reason why this one's really worth it is because it has 2 spots it can do it in. So the other dice are better off being something else. I mean, that's really better off being something else too. But if you're in a sticky and need just that little bit extra, I mean, that is an option. It's not the best option always, but... yeah. Here, I'll wait till I get to 100,000 SP and I'll SP check this kit again. I'm guessing not. Yeah. But once we run into that Leon, Wizard, Leon, Wizard, Leon, Wizard, Leon, Wizard, Leon, Wizard, Leon. No Knight for 30 waves. That's where we're going to start to run into issues with his SP. And it doesn't matter how full his board is because he can't refill it. Yeah, I know. Matter of fact, he merged right after you posted, I'm guessing 13k, and immediately refilled the spot. I know his next die cost has got to be through the fucking roof by now. I haven't seen a 2,500 dice cost since the day they released Combo. Well, I shouldn't say that day, you know, until they nerfed Combo the first time. Yeah. I mean, I'm sitting on 1260 now. I have spent a little more than what we did when we were playing. Or what I did when we were playing. But I'm still a long ass way off from 1500 SP. Yeah. course I do. What the hell kind of silly question is that? Silly necrotum. Although I only have 2 boards maxed right now. This one and the 5th Voyage. The others will come, but I'm not too worried about Pantheon yet. So it's like level 6 or level 7 I think I have it up to. But I got some cheap upgrades I can do. I got like a 100,000 upgrade and a 200,000 upgrade. I think I'm gonna get those taken care of. Bitch, bitch, bitch. No, they keep giving me gem boxes is what they keep giving me. So my gems are depleted. Well, that, and I did have a 40k legendary in my shop right before rollover, but I was at work and didn't have time to grind it out. So I only needed 30,000, but I ended up spending like 1,500 gems on gold. So, you know, not the best in the world on that one. But yeah, I would gladly sit here and spend 40k on a legendary every day. Maybe 2 or 3 times a day. Which, when I did crack my boxes from last night, towards the end of the stream, the ones I got from there, I cracked those when I got up today, the first time. And I ended up pulling a Typhoon out of one of them, so I was pretty happy about that. A lot better than the supplement I got out of a box a few days ago. Yeah, I'm betting he's a broke-ass motherfucker. I don't know. I'm really digging those, like, $4 King packs. Those kind of kick ass. But what I miss those, I haven't got one of those, you know, the last flash sale or whatever you want to call them, I got was for 2 atoms. And the way my sales have been coming through was if you got the 2, then you got the 4 within a few hours after it. Well, 6 copies away from a class 11 atom. So I'm like, fuck yeah, I'll do this. So I bought the 2, or no, I was 4 copies away. I would have been 2 over. The 4 copies away, because I'm sitting 18 out of 20 now. That 4 of them for $8 never come through. I was like, son of a bitch. But I think they're tied with you losing. That's my guess, because they only ever appeared in my shop if I had a bad run on PvP. So, I guess if you're not seeing them, then you're doing good. But, and they appeared for whatever dice I had in my deck. It wasn't any other dice. If I had Typhoons in my deck, they appeared as a Typhoon. I'm not throwing 15 games on purpose. I'll throw 15 games playing stupid shit, but I'm not going to do it on purpose. Oh, here we go. Happy. Oh. I was going to say happy fun time, but that kind of not very happy and not very fun. That's funny. Yes, Taxa does love his data. I don't know what he goes to school for, but I'm betting it's something to do with numbers. Ooh. No. I'm gonna get stuck with this shit. Well, at least he has 2-6 pips up there. See, I'm the opposite. I'm not meticulous. I do love data and I do love notes, but I am diagnosed schizoaffective bipolar. I have to have chaos in my life, and everything at work is so neat and orderly, and I do that when I'm at work. But when I get home, and I spend a good amount of time cleaning at work too, I don't want to fucking clean when I get home. You know, I just spent the last several hours doing that. I don't want to do it more. But I need chaos. I need my car, because I eat a lot of my meals on my way to work and on my way home from work. I could probably make a mannequin out of the wrappers from breakfast sandwiches and Burger King and everything in my car, and just have it sit in the passenger seat and wear a seatbelt. I have to have that chaos. I can't. I mean, I keep my house pretty good, but if you go into my room, my own space, it's utter fucking chaos. A burger. I like their fries better than I like McDonald's fries, but I like burgers. Yeah, see, I'm not a big McDonald's fan. Although the last time I was homeless and living in my van, the one spot where I would park it, because I had a bunch of different places I would randomly select by rolling a D4 every night before I went to bed, so I wouldn't create a pattern and nobody could, rob me easily. One of the places was next to a McDonald's, and I don't know how many other dollar breakfast burritos I had eaten over the course of that 6 months. I was just like, fuck. Somebody's talking about solving something. Hey, I said a burger. I'm not picky. It's just whenever I order, I have to tell them to take the ketchup off it and put mustard on it because I find the smell of ketchup repulsive, but I love eating whole tomatoes. Oh, yeah, I can imagine. So what you're saying is you were a valuable employee. Yes, patience does go a long way. You know, I really thought I had. I don't know. I, Oh. That one where you get migraines all the time? For like no apparent fucking reason? Dated a girl in Minnesota with that. We were constantly at the ER. This was years ago. They had no idea what was going on with her. Oh, shut up. How are we doing over here? Let's mute in. Sorry, I'm trying to find some shit from yesterday's chat. Oh, he says he fell asleep. Which he might have. Like, I don't know, 188 or something. 187. Open lots of boxes or spend a lot of money. That's how you get it. this does. Yeah, we can do that. Let me do this PvP real quick. That was close. There you go, Aldronis. Without it, I would have lost that game. Very easily would have lost that game. As long as you're patient, you can use silence. It doesn't require any massive SP investment right away. And it's a lot less luck based later on than IX10 is, because you can hit multiple dice with one merge. No, you don't. You don't need combo. You want combo. You don't need combo. The downside of the silence deck read, though, is late game, if you don't magically hit what you need to hit with your 5 or 6 pips, you got to trash your board to find the rest of the silences to get the rest of his board, otherwise you will lose. So it's almost like a kamikaze attack at the end. But that's only if you don't get what you need. Hey Shadow, how you doing? Honestly, life and random dice sucks after you get combo. Because you get combo and it's too low to use to make it worth it to do anything with, or you don't have the rest of the pieces to do it to begin with. So you have to wait, and it sits there. And then it's not any good in PvP until you at least get it to class 8, and you're going to struggle like hell with a class 8 combo. So you're going to realize, hey, I can't use it here either, but I'm not exactly pulling highways with it like I see other people doing. Well, it's because your combo class is too low. So you have to wait until you get a class 9 or 10 combo to get anywhere with it. And once you get a class 9 or 10 combo, then the whole game is about nothing but combo. Combo in PvP, combo in co-op, combo in crew battles, combo, combo, combo. It gets tiring. Sorry, I ranted. But for co-op right now, do you need combo? No, you do not need combo actually. Um, you want combo. I understand that, but you don't need it. They nerfed it directly and had way too many indirect nerfs against it that it's no longer what it used to be, but it's still the best option in 99.9% of the scenarios. And then you have to learn how to play combo. Which this game is not. Don't watch my board. I'm doing shit I shouldn't be doing. Is combo nice sad to play with? Yeah, it is. I'm not gonna lie about that. But the whole game changes once you get it, and after a while, you start doing weird and different things and PvP, and because of your rank, you end up in a bunch of screenshots all over the place on Discord and Facebook and here and there saying, "Oh, look at this scrub! I beat him." Blah blah blah. He was. Yeah, well, you know what? I'm sorry. I'd kick your ass if I ran my combo deck, but I felt like playing with teleport, so I did. I don't have to be perfect all the goddamn time. You know what, guys? I'm just gonna shut my mic off. Okay, I think my timeout's over with. Now, when playing combo, starting out, generally it's best to keep one of each pip so you can make like a staircase, and every time you can just easily walk up that flight of stairs and increase your combo count greatly. Lately, I've come to realize, I don't know if it's because of my crit and the class of my dice, but I am like consistently behind my combo count. Like normally it's not even this close with the people I play with, and I'm trying a bunch of different things right now, trying to figure out why I'm always like 10 or 15 combos behind my partner. I mean, I'm still out killing them, but why am I not at the combo count they are? Yeah, you know what I mean? I like, you know, within 5 or 6 combos, yeah, that's fine. But once I start to get like 15 behind, so lately I've decided maybe I'm too patient of a player, and I've been trying to be more aggressive, and it really hasn't been working out for me. So, you know what? Maybe that's just not my play style. Maybe I am just the kind of guy who sits here and waits for all the information to come in and then make the best decision I can off of that. You know, waiting on my growth and not just rushing ahead like I've been trying to learn how to do, but it's not me. You know, I want to know, is that growth going to hit a mimic so I can use it on one of my 2-pip combos, or is it going to go to another growth and I have to wait? And yeah, but I can guarantee you, if we didn't have the 5th voyage, I would have nowhere this amount of SP. Nowhere at all. It's not the SP that's bothering me, it's the combo count. I mean, is sitting around and waiting on my growth really that bad of an idea? Is that why I'm behind on the combo counts? Oh, that's a 4. But I've yet to use the word rainbow party tonight. So that's always a good thing. Yeah, I do take that into account too, but this also happens when I'm playing mirror matches. Like if Aldranos was running Moon, I'd still be behind. And I'm like sitting here on 5 and 4 pip grows or combos and moons, and they have like 4 7s on the board. Uh, so obviously, I'm doing something wrong. Be right back. Okay. I have no idea how neighbors can set off car alarms so goddamn often. Normally it's to the left of me. Tonight it's to the right. And here I am, stuck in the middle with you. Don't know what it is I could do. Is it cool to go to sleep on the floor? I don't think I could take anymore. Clients letting me jokes to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle. Yeah. Anyways, enough of that silliness. This way. I still want to go this way. Just in case that should happen to pop into a moon. There we go. Didn't even see that sitting there. And that's another thing I do. You'll see me constantly grab a dice and look at my board, because that highlights whatever it can merge with. It dims everything else out. Got a hack boss coming up. Really don't want to make that a moon. Looks like we won't have to. Yay! Yeah, I know, but if I can figure out what I'm doing wrong and I can keep pace on combo with the other one, with the people I play with, then my mirror match games would just go through the roof. I mean, they're not going as far as they can because of me. So I'm letting the people I play with down, and I need to fix that. Oh, look cool, Maggie. He got class 10 combo and 1667 crit, but motherfucker can't make a combo. You know. There, yeah, that kind of works. Let's go that way. So, you know, I've been trying jokering my gross and stuff in odd little places. No, I might be all willy-nilly and need chaos in my life, but I also have an overdriving urge of being competitive. And I think we're done here because I failed again. Yeah, see, there's no reason why we shouldn't have been up to 110. It's my fault. I didn't put my moons back on. I was too much of a pussy to merge that mimic into the 6-pip combo because I knew 2 6-pips are better than 1 7-pip. But if I would have done that, we would have passed that round. If I would have done it quicker, we would have passed that round. So, good game, Aldronis. Thought you were playing Modern Warfare there, terrible. But I'm not complaining about the host. Which, I don't know if it helps you any or not, but, no, you didn't upset it. It's just, like I said earlier, schizoaffective bipolar, and for some reason, the switch, it flipped like 30 minutes ago, and I'm doing my best to hold it together. Because even if I stop doing this, I'm still going to sit here and play random dice. Just be a lot more lonely playing random dice than talking with you guys, so. But no, that was my fault, man. I should have merged that mimic into that 6-pip combos sooner, we would have passed that wave. So 16,000. I don't know. What was my next upgrade on? Oops, not that one. On the Pantheon. 15,000. There we go. 7 more, which is a lot of money. Probably should work on these dice. See, I got flame dice at 200,000 upgrade right now, and you'll have it soon enough, man. Clone with a 100,000 upgrade. So tell you what, I do feel like doing something different. Let me see here. What does this do? Increase basic damage. Let's do... I'll be nice. I'll give away 1 free 20 pip player request. So, you can bring whatever skin you want. You can bring whatever dice you want. I'm going to blink my screen out so you don't see my dice choices. And you can't build any more than 20 dice. Your next dice cost cannot go above 210 for the whole game. This will be a first come first serve thing. I'll put this together kind of slowly to give whoever wants to do it a chance to get their deck put together as well. But no more than 20 dice can you build. And we have to play the whole game with those 20 dice. Oh shit, that's not that I had. I don't even want that. See, I never know what my 5th dice should be. Haha, wouldn't that be a kick in the teeth? Actually, you know what? Hey, Terrible, how you doing, man? Or is that too much work? That might be too much work. That won't, though. Alright, guys. My deck is hidden. Here comes your room code. Remember, you cannot take your dice costs above 210. You have to stop. You can't build any more than 20 dice. Oh, I'm here, I'll say that. Nice. What was this Class 20's name? Maybe I know him or her. Or was it like all Asian squiggles? I played against Hogspliff. Yes, I'm familiar with that name. I think he just recently became a Class 20. Yeah, that would be recent. There we go. I was going to say, a Typhoon would be lovely. And I'm still going to get chomped out on that. Alright. Whatever. Holy crap, I found another Typhoon. And there was much rejoicing. Yay! I have 8 more dice to build. How about you, Aldranos? And by all rights, Aldranos should flat out win this because he has way more experience playing with Clone than I do. Oh, there we go. I wanted to play with Moon, but I felt that'd be too much hassle to keep up. So, I decided to go crit. And a little secret, rarely ever do you really ever need to take your crit past level 3. The boost there is quite efficient. Telling you what, kind of love that, good game, Aldranos. Kind of loving that pretty much 80% of the time crit rate. Yeah, I wish I could, like, somehow show you guys Necro playing right now because that'd be way more interesting. 20. You can't buy more than 20 dice. Your next dice cost can't go any higher than 210. So... Well, what are your choices? If you don't have the lava skin, is that the one that costs gems? Because it's the Coliseum you get as a reward, right? I would go with the lava one right now, honestly. It's just that good. And I really don't see a reason for them to nerf it, but if they do, they'll just make it, Oh, yeah, no. No, I still had 5 or 6 dice I could have built. But you get them clones out there and you get them going. Pretty good. Why don't you just come say that to my face in a PvP match there, Necro? Tell me that Final Coliseum's garbage. Do I need to prove you wrong? Now, see, Club Violet is the one that I think is complete trash. No reason to use that. Here's why. Moon. Moon got a little bit of a buff. It's not what it was when Solar Moon was a thing, but it is better. Moon's attack speed can be spread across the board bonus quite easily, and if it's activated, all the better. Yeah. Club Violet will not outpace your Moon. If it does, it's only slightly. But in order to take full advantage of it, though, you do need the Pantheon. But even then, the Voyage skin is by far better with a Moon and something on it. A Moon and a Typhoon, a Moon and a Modified Electric, Moon and whatever. Those two specific spots, I mean, even on any of those boards, the Pantheon or Club Violet, the way I view them is play like they're not there. If something ends up on there, great, but the more you try, the harder you try to make it happen, you're going to end up with like a really bad 6-pip. Oh, I know that. But don't tell me Final Coliseum's worthless either. I mean, it's if somebody can get their hands on it and they got an Atom and a Blizzard, you're in for one hell of a game. Wait a minute. Necro, you live in North America, don't you? Somewheres. Let me know when your next queue up is for a PvP match. Maybe we do some PvPs tonight. Sound fun? Ooh. Alright. Tell you what. I will run my shitty ass Final Coliseum in some PvP games. And we'll see if we can't run into Necro. Let's see here. Adam. Yes. Because I like to do shit backwards. But I don't want to use Typhoon. So that pretty much leaves me with Modified Electric, Iron, Gamble. Can't use Iron, though. We'd have to use Lava Fields if we're going to use Iron. That's not the point of this. Excuse me. I know what. We will. We will use Typhoon, but we're going to be using it differently, and we're probably going to be overpowering the board with sand. We're going to play some Shellfoon. Alright, let's see if we can't find Necro. What do you know? Oh, shit. Perfect timing, Necro. I really don't expect to win this, though, but we'll see. He's got combo, and his combo will surely outlast my little sand swamp there, but... And see, right now, he's ending up in a situation where a lot of combo players are ending up. And especially with that last dice built being a growth, I would probably start merging my mimics at that point. I'm not saying that's what he should do, but that's what I would do. Just because you need something other than... I mean, you don't even need to really increase your pips at that point. It's just... I mean, increase your combo count. It's... Like, right now, it's a matter of number of pips, and he didn't have much. So now he can just start merging like crazy. Get it? Okay. He needs to get to 2 more combos before he starts feeling really safe. And I haven't even leveled anything up yet. I just been sitting there jamming on my build next dice button. I wasn't even looking at my board. But if he can get to 7 combo, like, right away, he's going to be doing really good. So... Hey, now, see, he's at 7 combo, he can relax a bit, and he doesn't have to rush like you've seen him madly merging dice that first round there. 7 combo's kind of like the magical little number. It gives you some breathing room. Yeah, you know, I like the old one better, where it was more of a crown instead of the little spidery face hugger looking thing. But... he's going to be able to beat me on bosses, but because of hell, I should be able to outpace him a bit on the waves. Especially once we get like a 3 or 4 pip hell. You'll just see him start to disappear rather quickly. But when it comes to bosses, hand down, he's going to win the fight. No question about that. Too many hell on the board. And the nice thing about sand and hell together is, you know, sand doesn't hit the first target. It hits any target on the board. So I get a mini boss coming through, I can actually pop out the critters behind it. Alright, we need to find some better typhoons now. Holy crap, he got a lot of combo over there. Yeah, see, he's going to outpace me big time on bosses. And I don't even have high enough pips yet to contend really on the mob waves either. I could very easily lose this next round. because I'm going to have to make some desperate merges. Not desperate, but you know, shit I really don't want to do. So we need to find like a 4-pip hell. Get a 4-pip hell, I'll be happy. Until I start to bitch on anything good around it. But I have a surprise in store for Necro, and he don't know what that is yet, so. Remember, assist dice do not stack, so that hell over there was kind of pointless. It wasn't doing nothing. Oh, there we go. I got useless 2-pips? Yeah, let's merge those. Alright, we got another one. Uh-oh, looks like I'm going to lose this boss here. Yeah, I made it through. Damn it. Oh, shit, growth. Yeah, I know. And it's got a 4-pip food next to it and a couple 3-pip sands. That's pretty good placement right there. But alas, I fear it won't be enough for the overpowering combo of my opponent. Oh no, we want to bring this down here. Ah, I didn't want that. Probably lose right here.